Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. If this is your first time here, my name is Risa and I make beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 7 beauty products that I feel are extremely underrated. Obviously, being a social media beauty content creator, I try a lot of products. Some that are getting a lot of hype by other content creators, and sometimes I am sent products that no one's talking about, but I also seek out products on my own. Ever since I was a teenager, there hasn't been much that I enjoy more than wandering through a cosmetics department or perusing Sephora or the beauty section of a CVS or Walgreens or Target. So what I'm trying to say, and most of you already know this, I test a lot of makeup, and sometimes I wonder why certain products aren't talked about more, because I think they are so good. So I have 7 of those products to show you today. But before I get into sharing those products with you, I do have a sponsor for today's video. Not makeup related, but I have worked with them in the past. In some recent videos, I have done some try-ons of clothing that I've purchased. And one of the comments I get the most is about my figure and how I stay slim. And I have done videos in the past where I have talked about my diet and exercise routine as well as what I eat in a day. I don't believe in my previous diet and fitness videos I have spoken much about what I eat. I have mentioned many times that I do intermittent fasting and that by the time I start filming these videos around lunchtime, my stomach is always growling. So what I've been doing lately for the past 5-6 months since I worked with Factor the last time is I have been eating one of my Factor meals before filming. Factor meals have helped me so much with eating healthier and easier because I'm not someone who enjoys lots of meal prepping. Now, some of you may remember that I have partnered with HelloFresh in the past, and my family and I still use HelloFresh for our dinners. And Factor is now owned by HelloFresh. So now they have even a wider array of meal plans to choose from. Factor cuts out all of that stressful meal planning and extensive prepping. These meals come together in minutes. You can get meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they can be ready in just 2 minutes, which is so much quicker than ordering takeout. Factor offers keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, and vegan options, which include seafood, meat, and plant-based meals. I personally love to eat a lot of chicken and pasta. So for today's lunch, I have chosen this delicious chicken Alfredo pasta with roasted broccoli. Head to go.factor75.com/Risa120 and use code Risa120 to get $120 off. Okay, now that I am no longer starving and you won't be hearing my stomach growl during this video, I want to get started showing you these underrated products. Beginning with the foundation I am currently wearing. This is the Glam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. This foundation retails for under $10 and it is so good, especially if you have oily skin like me. I can't say for sure if someone with drier skin would love this, but if you are someone that enjoys Estee Lauder Double Wear or perhaps MAC Studio Fix Fluid, you are going to be blown away by this foundation. I certainly was. I was really skeptical to try this brand, but I tried a bunch of products back in, I think it was either March or February, and I fell in love with quite a few of the products, and you can't beat the price point. This foundation genuinely rivals high-end. The coverage is incredible. It is medium to full, so if that's not your thing, you may want to either not try this, or if you're interested in it for its longevity, perhaps mix in a little bit of an oil or your moisturizer to sort of sheer it out. Or you can just use a damp beauty blender. I apply mine with my go-to Stands Out makeup sponge, but I've also applied it with a brush and it's worked beautifully. As I was saying, the coverage is just flawless. It lasts all day long, even in this 100-degree Las Vegas heat when I'm out running errands. It comes in 30 shades. I'm currently using Sand. It does have a pump. Mine is a little bit messy. I just love everything about this foundation. I cannot rave about it enough. I think anyone who is raving about Estee Lauder Double Wear or MAC Studio Fix Fluid or any other really popular long-wearing matte foundation should definitely give this one a try. Up next is this gorgeous blush palette from Jason Wu. The one I have is called Beautiful Earthling. Look at these colors. If you are a pink or pinky peach blush lover like I am, you've got to get this palette. First of all, it is perfect for traveling. It's a great size. I love that you have a couple more muted shades with your pop of bright pink. This palette will work for all skin tones. If you are very fair, you're definitely going to want to use a light hand because these shades are extremely, extremely pigmented. Even though I think I already have on the perfect amount of blush, I'm going to add a little bit more just for demonstration purposes, and I'm going to use this pop of bright pink. I know someone's going to ask me about this blush brush. I just grabbed it because it was sitting here. This is from an old holiday collection from Morphe, but I do prefer using an angled brush for my blush. So I'm just going to gently pop that right here. Look at how pigmented. And by the way, these blushes are matte, so you can add in a little extra glow with your highlighter. I just think a bright pink blush is so youthful. It brings such a youthful glow to the face. And then of course, on the days that you might not be feeling the bright pink, you've got two more muted shades in this palette. All right, moving on to product number 3. I don't talk about different mascaras that often on my channel because I am what one would call a falsies addict. I love to wear false lashes, strip lashes, corner lashes, cluster lashes, individual lashes. I just love the look of a little extra something on my eyes. Because my eyes are hooded and downturned, I just find lashes to really open them up and lift the downturned corners a bit. I just really like the look of false lashes. So if you're going to wear false lashes all the time, there's really no need to bother with a lot of different mascaras. But I still try them out, hoping to find the one that will make it so I don't feel like I have to wear false lashes every day. The closest I have come to that recently is the YSL Lash Clash. However, that is a pretty pricey mascara. A couple months ago, I had heard a makeup artist on TikTok talk about this mascara from the Balm. It's called Mad Lash. And honestly, I have heard no one else besides her talk about this mascara. But this makeup artist, and for the life of me, I cannot remember her name, or I definitely would put it in a caption on the screen, she just could not stop raving about this mascara. And it's a little bit less expensive than the Lash Clash, so I thought, why not? When I first got this mascara and used it, I was very surprised at how much I liked it because it has the type of wand that I don't typically like. It does have those rubberized bristles and they're very, very tiny. But what makes this mascara work so well is the shape of the wand. It has a sort of indentation that's very, very slight right in the center. I was out of town this past weekend and I forgot to pack my eyelash curler. If you watch my makeup tutorials, I have never forgotten to curl my lashes. So it was really shocking to me that I forgot to pack an eyelash curler. I didn't have time to go out and buy one and I really wasn't in the mood for putting on any falsies. So I reached for this mascara and just went in without curling my lashes. And let me say, I have very, very straight, fine blonde lashes. And the curl that I got with this mascara was shocking. So here's some iPhone footage of me with the mascara on one eye. Now, it might not look very impressive to you, but that's just because my lashes are so incredibly puny. So you might have to take my word for this one. I was shocked by how much curl I was able to get from this mascara without a lash curler. And once I built it up, I went in with about 3 coats. It never got clumpy. I get tons of length and volume. So this is now my new go-to mid-priced mascara. I did just get a new YSL Lash Clash during the Nordstrom sale, but I guess what I'll do now is just switch off between the two of them. All right, underrated product number 4 is not just one product. It is the entire range of Nars lip glosses. I think it was about 5 or 6 months ago that Nars reformulated and repackaged their glosses, and people do not talk about these enough. Full disclosure, these were sent to me, and for some reason or another, I had set them aside and didn't really reach for them. And now I'm kicking myself because these are amazing. These are my top 6 shades. The one I'm currently wearing over a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream is called Super Vixen. It doesn't look like much in the tube, but it is a stunning, sheer, pinky nude. And look at that shine. The best thing about these glosses is that they are so shiny, but they are not sticky at all. These are the best type of glosses to wear over either a matte lipstick or a matte liquid lipstick. I find that matte lipsticks are the most long wearing. However, they can be the most drying. And I also sometimes like to wear just a lip pencil and fill in my entire lips to get that extra longevity, but sometimes lip pencils can feel drying on their own as well. So I do like to apply a non-sticky, hydrating, ultra shiny gloss on top. Now I just looked up these glosses to get the price for you because I couldn't remember. And it appears that a lot of the shades are sold out right now on Ulta and Sephora and on the Nars website. A few of my favorites are still in stock as of the time I'm filming this video, but I don't know what's going on, why so many of the shades are sold out. Now that I think about it, I guess maybe they aren't as underrated as I thought they were. Yikes. Okay, so maybe I'll change the title of this video to 6 underrated beauty products. Honestly, I have not heard any other influencers talking about these glosses. Maybe I don't watch enough YouTube. All right, well, moving on. Let's talk about hair. I have been receiving quite a lot of compliments on my hair lately, and I think that's because I did have 1 row of hand-tied sewn-in extensions put back in my hair. I did have this row of extensions last August through December. I had it taken out right before I went to Cabo in December because it takes forever for me to dry my hair with the hand-tied extensions in. And for those that have been asking about styling, I do have a full styling video on my channel. I will put the link down below in the description box. I do use my Dyson Airwrap, which I'm sure a lot of you don't want to hear because it is super expensive, but the Dyson Airwrap is truly the only way I can get this style. But getting back to the underrated product I have to show you. This is the Joyco Rise Up Powder Spray. This is for those of you that have tried all of these other spray texturizers. I have tried so many, and they give volume and texture for like 5 minutes, and then they kind of deflate. Your hair goes back to normal. Not with this. In the past, I have used, I think it was by Bedhead. It's a powder that almost looks like a little salt shaker, and you apply it to your roots and sort of fluff it up. I like that this has a spray, so it's easier. And what you do is you just lift up and you do a couple of poofs, and then look at that. I mean, I don't really want my hair to look this big. I'm not that much of a big hair person, but look at that volume. And this is not where I have the extensions. I know some of you might be thinking, well, she has extensions, and the extensions are down here. This is my actual hair. So this gives that big, fluffed up, volumized crown area. All right, now that I've got my big hair going on, we can finish with the last 2 products. Next up is a product from Versed. This is the Mood Lighting Glow Drops. I have spoken in a lot of my previous videos about my love for the Vita Liberata Body Blur. It gives me a tan, it gives my body a glow, but sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes I want just a slight sheen to my skin, not necessarily to cover anything. So this product works beautifully. I have the shade Bronzed, and this is perfect for adding into your body lotion or you can mix it with some foundation like I've done here. I have quite a bit of sun damage in this area, so I like the coverage of a foundation, but I also want a little bit of a glow. So mixing the two together gives me exactly what I'm looking for. It is just a really great multi-purpose product, and it's on the more affordable end of similar products. At least that's what I've found. Finally, to close out my 7, or is it 6 now, underrated beauty products, this is the L'Oreal Hydra Genius Moisturizer. If you have combination or oily skin or very oily skin, or perhaps you live in a very humid climate and just in these summer months you tend to get a little bit more oily than usual, I highly recommend this moisturizer. I think I picked this up from Walmart when I was doing a full face of L'Oreal. And as often happens when I'm scrolling TikTok, I came upon a makeup artist using a product that I knew I owned but hadn't used in quite a long time. And this makeup artist that I was watching isn't some super popular celebrity artist. It's not someone that has a huge following. So sometimes you'll see products used by those artists that are very underrated because they just haven't gotten the hype. They haven't gotten into the hands of people like me and other influencers that tend to really hype up products. So when I saw that she was using this moisturizer and said that it was one of her favorites, and by the way, it's not the same makeup artist that recommended the mascara. I have to start writing these names down. Anyway, she was saying that this was her favorite moisturizer to apply under makeup for her oily skin clients. And so I thought, okay, I have that product. I'm going to try it again. And lo and behold, it is magical for my skin type, especially in these summer months. It has a gel consistency. It sinks right into the skin. It hydrates my skin the perfect amount. I will say that it does have a slight scent to it, but it's very faint and very clean. But I do want to mention that because I know any type of scent in a skincare product really puts off a lot of people. So I definitely wanted to mention that. The other thing I don't like particularly about this moisturizer is the packaging. It's a glass bottle. Come on, that is not good for travel. That's not even good for someone clumsy like me to have on their vanity. So I really do wish that they would make this in a plastic bottle. So L'Oreal, if you're listening, could you please put this product in different packaging? All right, everyone, as usual, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, seeing my 7 picks for underrated beauty products. As always, I will have all of the products listed and linked down below in the description box, as well as the top that I'm wearing, my necklace. I want to once again thank Factor for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out that link and try out Factor meals and use my code to get some money off. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and join the Risa Does Makeup family. I do post new content at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me on Instagram and on TikTok under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.